Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be a pretty exciting one, well, at least for me. Every once in a while you guys come across those deals that are like a once in a lifetime thing. That happened to my father-in-law and I about a week ago. We stumbled across something that we pretty much couldn't turn down. So I'm going to show you guys what I got. But before I show you guys, I want to give a big thanks to Ryan, Dmaxryno. He came out and spent the day with us to help get this thing running over here. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we got. Bum, bum, bum. We got a big old motor grader. So I never thought that I would need one of these, but I had a couple opportunities present themselves to me, and it's really gonna be beneficial to me. So this is a John Deere 772. I know it's kind of dark, but this is a big machine. That's my heavy haul over there. So just to give you guys some comparison, it makes the Peterbilt look like a toy. So it's got a big old diesel motor, and this was kind of a bear to get started. So initially we thought we were just gonna be able to drive it over willy-nilly. It was kind of a chore to get this thing started. Ryan ended up being a huge help because we had to come back and get my dump truck so we could actually get some air in these tires, help jump start the tractor, and it just ended up being almost an all-day endeavor. So big thanks to Ryan. He pretty much helped us all day get this thing going. So I'm gonna show you guys how we got this thing over here, and let's go ahead and jump into this. Man, this thing is sweet though.
Well,
10 hours later, we have this tire filled up.
it shouldn't take too long.
Oh man, this one's the real deal. I had to buy like these little adapters that you screw on.
Yep.
And then you put it on.
I had a couple of those too.
Well, the only machine that I have that needs it is my wheel loader. And I just keep it in the tractor. There it goes. I don't know.
It's weird when somebody else holds the camera. You're not
It is, dude.
Anymore, huh?
Dude, anytime you follow your camera, I feel like Talladega Nights when he's like, what do I do with my hands? I'm just like, It is hard. It's hard to talk when people are filming you.
Ever since I look uncomfortable when somebody else holds the camera too. It's like,
Yeah.
and I'm also used to like nobody being around me when I talk to myself.
Yeah.
It makes it easier.
It was hard when I first started like filming myself. And now when people film me, that's the hard part. Yeah, I picked this sweet thing up for, well, undisclosed prices.
Yeah.
Good deal, good deal. Got a good deal on it. I'm gonna come back and pick it up. I think these weigh about 5,000 pounds empty. And they're
Is
just
it made out of two pieces, or what's the?
Yeah,
This little joint I'm seeing here.
it's made so you can disassemble it, because right now it'd technically be an oversized load.
Gotcha.
So if you got to transport it like a long distance, you take it apart and throw it on your trailer.
Now, for those that don't know what a sheaf foot does,
So basically, when you're putting down, like, they call them lifts, you want to go in like 12-inch sections, and then you got to pack it down real hard. and all these will dig into like the soft soil and pack it down like a rock. And then this guy right here, it's got a plug. So once you get it to the job site, you pull this plug out and you fill it with water. That like doubles the weight of this thing. So it'll almost be harder cement when you're done.
There you go.
But that's it. I'm excited to get it.
So this is going today. That's hopefully going today.
Oh, it will. It will.
All right.
I promise you. I'm driving that home
Why are we stopping at these two? What else can we get?
because I'm out of money.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So James went and grabbed one of his Peterbilts with the trailer and so we need a little more juice to be able to jump start the grader, and you might as well pick up the trailer to pick up the sheep's foot.
Passenger side stuff's always the worst.
Oh, I hate it. Alright, so I had to switch to GoPro, but right now he's going through function testing everything. There was no hydraulics, there was no hydraulic fluid in the whole system, so we're bleeding a lot of air out and that kind of stuff. So a lot of air is getting bled out as we're slowly getting hydraulic features coming back. You can see the rippers on the front right there starting to go up. It's function testing the blade right now. Alright, it's moving under its own power. So you're gonna see a couple weird clips of like cuts in this video because the owner doesn't really want to be on video. So we're gonna try and respect that as best we can and as easily as we can without like showing him too much.
coming in, and you know, like the insulation up here? Yep. I hit a rock when I was grading, and it went,
Oh, these?
and like a ton, I mean, it's like that cancer dust, like all down my back. All right, well, I'm pretty dirty right now. My father-in-law and I, we've been working on this for the past little bit, trying to get it cleaned up a little bit. It does have a couple small things here and there that are wrong with it. Needs a new solenoid up front for the 6x6 to work. We thought it needed just a new starter solenoid, and the guy we bought it from was nice enough. Just he had one laying around that he gave to us. But long story short, the wiring was, you know how these old machines are. I found some spots where it was pretty janky, so we opened up all this. I'm gonna restart, or not restart, but I'm gonna fix all the wiring that's bad on it, and we're gonna repaint it, put new glass, new tires. It's got some hoses here and there that need to be fixed. I'm gonna jump up in the cab and show you guys what we got going on in there. Pull these body panels out. The whole step assembly to get in this is not very ideal. So there's a lot going on in here. Circle rotation, blade side shift, circle side shift, blade pitch, wheel lean, Scarifier ripper. This is for your float. This is how you go forward and reverse. This is your gear selector. It is an 8-speed transmission. Got your brakes, clutch that doesn't really do anything, parking brake. Not sure what that is. A 2-way throttle. So if you throttle all the way up, you see that. That will de-accelerate you, kind of like a dozer, a little bit. So this little guy right here is pretty wild. I know it's super dirty, but if you put this to the left, it'll basically swing the nose of the tractor over like that. To the right, swing it over that way. So I'm super excited. This is by far the biggest tractor that I've ever had. The wheel loader is a second close. I think this guy weighs 36,000 pounds if I'm not mistaken. Have to double check that though. Put some better steps in there. But you guys, I'm super excited. This is my next big project, and this one will actually make me money. My father-in-law and I, we went in together on it, so he helped out all day. Definitely needs some new tires. Probably gonna get the front two first because they're expensive. So this is the Scarifier. You can put basically ripper shanks in here. They come down so you can rip up the ground in front of you. But I prefer using the rippers in the back. Has a 14-foot blade on it. These tires are pretty big, guys. Here's the rippers in the back. They're pretty substantial. Could use a little bit of work back here. Need some extra lights. Probably change those out to some brighter LEDs. So don't fact check me on this, but I do believe the JD772A was the biggest machine on the market at the time. I don't know if that's true or not. So the guy told me that I bought it from. I'm gonna take his word for it because I don't know. I guess I could Google search it, but regardless, it's a really nice machine. It's pretty solid. The motor sounds unbelievably healthy. It does have some slight issues here and there, but they're very, very minor. Like the alternator pulley or mount is a little bit bent, and so the fan blades go ding, 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 ding. You guys probably heard that. So when you guys look at the machine like this, it doesn't look very big. You know, the new machines, the new models, somehow they figured out to make them look big and grandioso. But here, guys, check this out. That's my heavy haul. That's a big truck. And this thing just dwarfs it. So that just puts it into perspective for you guys. It's big. All right, just one more thing real quick about this. It had really old diesel in it, and it ran pretty bad the first little bit. As I was driving it over here, it started to run better and better because we put 20 gallons of fresh diesel in it. And by the time I got here, this thing sounded good. This is a healthy engine, so I'm really excited for this project. It's going to be a lot of fun. I've never done anything quite like it. I know how to work on tractors, but I've never restored one. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and put the screws to this video. This is going to be a fun project. I'm going to go through the whole thing. I already called today and got some pricing on the tires because these Baldinis will not do So we're at least going to get the 2 front ones first. The back ones still have a little bit of tread on them. So it'll be good enough for us to play around here. So as always, I appreciate you guys for taking the time to watch. If you could do me a huge solid, like, subscribe, share with your amigos, hit that notification button so you guys can continue to see the progress on... I don't know what I'm going to name this yet, but I will come up with a name. So until then, we will see you guys next time.